We're going to start with top Xbox stories of the week. The first story is on Xbox Wire. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate delivers 100 plus games directly to your mobile device beginning September 15th by Kareem Chowdhury, Corporate Vice President, Project xCloud at Microsoft. Quote, Project xCloud will be part of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate at no additional cost. Xbox Game Pass is the best value in gaming. I've been saying it, and it just got better. Beginning September 15th, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can play more than 100 games from the cloud on their Android phone or tablet, including Minecraft Dungeons, Destiny 2, Tell Me Why, Gears 5, Yakuza Kiwami 2, and more. Cloud gaming will launch in beta for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members in 22 markets to ensure stability as we scale the feature to millions of gamers. It will not be coming to Apple because Apple wants to quality check every single game that's going on the Game Pass, and you would think they would know that Microsoft would quality check that, but I digress. Continues to go on, that is their intent to make all first-party games available on the cloud from the day they release. So when Halo Infinite comes out, their goal is to have it on the cloud so you can play on the mobile also, which would be pretty cool to play Halo Infinite at lunch at work. All the experiences you expect on Xbox and your gaming profile travel with you on mobile, including your friends list, achievements, controller settings, and save game progress. You can continue your Gears 5 campaign while traveling away from your home console, or if a sibling or roommate is using a TV, you can still complete strikes with friends in Destiny 2. Yeah, in my house, I run the TV. If I say I'm playing, that's what it is. But for people who are more diplomatic than me, it's understandable. That's a good feature to have. Cloud gaming also unlocks new couch co-op experiences with traditional online games. Sail off to adventure and Sea of Thieves on your tablet while a friend plays alongside you on console right in the same room. Now that's pretty cool. So I could be in the living room, and if I want to play Sea of Thieves with my wife and she doesn't want to go upstairs to the other Xbox, she can just put it right there on the tablet, and then we can play there. So that's pretty cool. Cloud gaming with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will be available on Android devices in 22 markets at launch, including Austria, Belgium, Canada, Czech Republic, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovakia, Spain, South Korea, Sweden, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and the United States. The Project xCloud preview will continue to be available until September 11th. So September 11th, that's going down, and then September 15th, I think you're just going to log in through Game Pass. So that is great to hear. In the next story over on Xbox Wire, introducing the latest design for Xbox mobile gaming experiences by Scott Weber, designer for Xbox Team. We're going to start with the Razer Kishi. Winner of Best of CES and People's Choice Awards 2020, the Razer Kishi Universal Mobile Gaming Controller for Android is bringing its ergonomic design to the Design for Xbox program. The integrated Xbox button, clickable analog thumbsticks, and low-latency USB-C connection provide console-quality control for most Android smartphones. With pass-through charging for your smartphone during gameplay, you can enjoy long gaming sessions on the go. The Design for Xbox version of the Razer Kishi includes a 14-day free trial membership to the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription. The Razer Kishi Universal Mobile Gaming Controller for Android is available in select markets today at Microsoft Store and other select retailers worldwide for $99.99 USD. Now it's a little pricey, but I'm probably going to end up getting this one. I think it's a little cool. It makes me feel like I'm playing an Xbox Switch. So they're not the only one making a Switch-like peripheral. It's not Switch-like, but it makes it look like a Switch. PowerA is developing the PowerA Moga XP7X Plus Bluetooth controller for mobile and cloud gaming. Long titles. This controller is compatible with most Android mobile and tablet devices as well as PC. The Moga XP7X Plus gives mobile gamers two ways to play. Expand it with your device clamped inside or retract it with your device placed on a removable stand. The integrated 2000 mAh QI power bank allows you to wirelessly charge your device while you game, and the two mappable advanced gaming buttons give you a competitive edge while gaming on the go. The PowerA XP7X Plus will be available in select markets for $99.99 USD starting holiday 2020. Now, the mappable buttons on the back are like the paddles on an Elite controller, so I do like that idea. But since it's coming out holiday 2020, I'm going to need something, so I'm probably going to buy the Razer Kishi first and then maybe I'll get this later and give the Razer Kishi to my son. We'll see what happens. Also, and even more great news from PowerA, they are bringing mobile gamers the Moga Mobile Gaming Clip 2, a refreshed model of their original Moga Gaming Clip that will fit Xbox wireless controllers, including the Xbox Series X version. This clip is engineered with dual locking articulation points to create the balance and ergonomic viewing angle, and adds rubberized grips to secure and protect your phone. The new PowerA Moga Mobile Gaming Clip 2, long titles, will be available from Microsoft Store and other select retailers worldwide starting winter 2020 for $14.99 USD. So $15, that's not bad. I had a gaming clip. I actually just gave it to my son because I knew I'm getting the Razer Kishi. So it does look like they made it more flexible for the angles that you can have it set at, and the fact that it locks and secures with your phone in place, and you don't have to worry about your phone dropping. That's pretty cool. And I know my son plays a lot of mobile games with his friends, so that was perfect for him. So might invest in this too. $15, that's not bad. And then next, we're going to talk about the 8-Bit Do. So the 8-Bit Do will also be launching standalone mobile gaming clips for Xbox controllers, which accommodate a variety of Xbox wireless controllers. The 2-axis adjustable positioning enables you to easily find the sweet spot for your game style, and the clips expand to fit most Android smartphones. The 8-Bit Do mobile gaming clips for Xbox controllers will launch September 21st and is available for pre-order for $14.99 USD from Amazon. So another $15 clip, but fit most controllers and most phones. Maybe we're going to go with the PowerA on that one. And then lastly, in this story, no mobile gaming session will be complete without quality audio solution. And the SteelSeries Arctis One Wireless for Xbox is just a headset for it. This 4-in-1 wireless gaming headset allows you to move seamlessly from Xbox gaming to mobile gaming using the compact USB-C dongle for your Android device, giving you gaming-grade audio on the go. Equipped with a noise-canceling detachable Clearcast mic and the same high-performance speaker drivers from the award-winning SteelSeries Arctis 9X, your voice is clear and gaming audio is emphasized for an unrivaled audio advantage. The SteelSeries Arctis One Wireless for Xbox is available for purchase today from the Microsoft Store and other select retailers worldwide for $99.99 USD. I'm actually probably going to pick up these. I don't know if I'm going to take them on the road with me, but I just need some new headsets for the home. So $99.99 for this, and Razer Kishi is a little pricey, but when you want the best, you got to pay for it. And that is it for this story. In our next story, over on MajorNelson.com, a new Microsoft Store experience is coming to Xbox Insiders by Corey Burr, Principal Project Manager at Xbox. Far more than a typical app update, we've rebuilt the experience from the ground up to be faster, safer, and easier to use than ever before. Available in beta beginning August 5th for some Xbox Insiders. That means it's not coming to everybody, but I'm covering this because eventually the store is going to be rolled out to everybody. But for right now, it's available only to people who signed up to the Xbox Preview program, and only select ones at that. The new Microsoft Store on Xbox is more than twice as fast as before. It launches in under 2 seconds, and the browse performance is greatly improved. It's faster than ever to load pages and find what you need, whether it's checking out a sale price or watching HD trailers. There is a video up for Major Nelson's latest podcast on his YouTube page or on his website, MajorNelson.com, that you actually do get to see the new experience in action, and it does load pretty fast and plays trailers right from the browse, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so it goes on to say, our goal is to provide an inclusive and intuitive experience for everyone, and we're committed to making it easier than ever to find your next favorite game, app, movie, or TV show. This starts with a fully redesigned navigation system, allowing you to jump between shopping experiences in a snap or deep dive into something specific. With the redesigned search functionality, it's easier to filter your results. Guided by your feedback, we rebuilt the wish list. You can now easily add new games to your wish list and quickly check your wish list content, including keeping tabs on any sale pricing for your wish list item. And that comes with wish list notifications, which is pretty cool because I want to take advantage of the wish list notification, and this better functionality is definitely going to help someone like me who waits for a lot of sales for most things, if it's not Cyberpunk or Watch Dogs or AC Valhalla or Madden or... I got a problem. Anyway, you can compare editions now brings up all the versions, what they include, the prices, and if it's included in Game Pass. So some people might buy a standard edition not knowing that if they spent $10 more, they can get a whole bunch of extra cool stuff. Or some people might spend extra $10 thinking they're getting a whole bunch of cool stuff and it ends up being nothing they really need. So to be able to compare all the editions side by side, they started doing this last year, and I really like it. Because if you go compare Madden right now or Marvel's Avengers, which we'll get to later, you get to see all the different versions and what they entail. Let's see. You can see friends who played this game that you're looking at currently, so that's pretty cool. They'll let you know that, hey, should I get this game? Oh man, Power Tactical Leaf played this game, so yeah, I'll play it. Maybe I can play co-op with him. So that might help make some of your decisions easier. We've also made it easier than ever to shop across 4 generations of great Xbox content by enabling customers to view pricing while browsing the new Xbox One games and backward-compatible Xbox 360 and original Xbox titles, as well as add these games to your wish list or shopping cart. I don't believe you could add the 360 and original Xbox One games to your wish list, so that's a nice addition. To help parents ensure their children are interacting with appropriate content, customers must be signed in to their Xbox account before browsing. Being signed in also helps have a more personalized experience. You'll see content that is more relevant to you. Now that's pretty good to hear, because I know that when my daughter is on her Xbox or my son's going to be on his Xbox whenever he earns it, I don't want them looking at things that they shouldn't be looking at. I'm one of those parents. With this update, we ensure that content rated beyond the user's content filter level does not appear anywhere in search or browse experiences. This means that a child with content filter set for an 8-year-old will not be able to view content in the store that is rated for a teenager, for example. That's good to hear. You'll see content ratings more clearly surface. All trailers start with a consistent ratings pre-roll. Ratings information is always clearly shown at the top of the game details page, and persisting age ratings information shows up all the way through the Xbox purchase process. We'll be rolling this update out gradually, so if you're an Xbox insider, again, not coming to everybody yet, you may begin to see the new Microsoft Store on Xbox starting as early as August 5th. The experience will be available for more insiders over time before it rolls out to all users this fall. So basically, they do major redesigns of the store every time they're about to launch a console. So we should be getting this right before we get the Xbox Series X. And also, in a quick little story, Halo the Master Chief Collection, the console is about to get crossplay with PC. You're going to be able to set the graphics per game. I think that's console and PC. Don't quote me on that one. And then mouse and keyboard support is coming to the Halo Master Chief Collection on console. In other top stories, over on Xbox Wire, a closer look at the upcoming FIFA 21, available for pre-order today on the Microsoft Store by Henry Melville, presenter, Xbox One. It's a nice YouTube channel, so if you get a second, go over there and subscribe, check out some of their videos. You can now exploit open gaps as directed runs let you play around with the full 360 of freedom, allowing you to choose the exact area of space you'd like the player to move into before delivering the perfect pass. Directed runs need a simple flick of the right stick in the direction you want to send the player. That's pretty handy. I'm new to FIFA, but it's a fun game. Conversely, you can entrust the AI with the ball and use player lock to stick with your player, making forward run yourself. Player lock is achieved by simply clicking in both thumbsticks after the pass. So if you have an elite controller, just map both thumbstick presses to the paddles, and that'll be way easier than actually pressing in the thumbsticks. I wish that was on a different button. On both sides of the ball, a concept called positioning personality has dominated a lot of the changes we see in player performance. For the defending side, adjustments have been made that allow for earlier recognition of when a run is about to happen and quicker decision making on when to support man marking with an extra player. We'll also begin to see players anticipating when the pass will be made and adjusting their runs to meet that ball with pinpoint accuracy, of course, remembering to remain onside. Thank goodness, because the number of times I've been offside because a toe was past the defender. It's infuriating. Anywho, when selecting a legendary opponent, you will have the option of enabling a brand new feature called Competitor Mode. This turns the AI's dials to 11, showcasing a playstyle that has been influenced by top FIFA esport athletes. So if you into Dark Souls and masochism, go ahead, give it a shot. Xbox Series X optimizations will be there. Enjoy a free limited time upgrade to the Xbox Series X version thanks to a dual entitlement when that launches in due course. Now I know with Madden, as long as you buy it before the next Madden, you get the entitlement. Is that going to be a shorter window for FIFA? That sounds kind of silly, but hopefully it's not, and hopefully you just need to buy FIFA 21 before FIFA 22 comes out. In our next story over on Xbox Wire, Shadow Company rises in Season 5, changing the landscape of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, including Warzone by James Matone, lead writer, Activision editorial. Season 5 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, including Warzone, will begin August 5th with a new update set to drop on Xbox One, bringing 4 new multiplayer maps, an expansion via Destruction of Warzone, fresh modes, another 100 tiers of content in the Battle Pass system, including 2 functional weapons, free to earn for all players, and more. Stadium and train station concourse now open. Freight train starts rolling around the dance. As shown in the reveal trailer, the stadium and train station have been blown wide open. Is seeking close quarters combat opportunities your goal? Score those chances at stadium. The gates in the roof are open for fights on the pitch, in the stands, and throughout the complex and its parking structure. Rather catch a fight in Southern Verdansk instead? Visit the now open train station concourse, which offers more prospects for interior and multi-level fights. Rounding out the new points of interest is the freight train, a locomotive that will stop for no operator nor machine. Here's some tips for riding and surviving the freight train. All aboard the pain train. This locomotive can be advantageous position for players as its iron body can withstand plenty of beating. Just be careful of other squads attempting to join your boarding party. Runaway train. Again, the freight train will decimate anything in front of it. If you're trying to hop on or fighting someone near the tracks, consider running or driving parallel to it or landing on top. There will be 4 free maps for multiplayer. For Modern Warfare owners, Season 5 brings 4 new multiplayer maps at launch. First on deck is Petrov Oil Rig, a large 6v6 map that we have the following tips for. Routes to success. Learn the ins, outs, and routes within and between the 2 spawn zones, the lifeboat station, and the landing pad, along with the central bridge, interior cafe, oil storage, and massive rig drill itself. Sight lines and lanes for sniping. All 3 main lanes run north to south and have opportunities for long shots or long-range fighting. Prepare to use your surroundings to gain sight lines over the map. Cover and flanks for CQB, quick combat, I don't know. Cut through various structures and routes through lanes with SMGs or assault rifles to flank enemy operators. These weapons could excel in fighting within lanes if the provided cover is used. Also included in this 4-pack of new maps is Soldal Harbor, another 6v6 map, the Verdansk International Airport now boarding for ground war experiences, and Livestock, a deliriously frenetic paced gunfight map that has plans for 6v6 combat later this season. Season 5 update will have a download size of 49.8 gigabytes. God damn! For owners of the full version of Modern Warfare and free-to-play Warzone, who are up to date with the latest update. Once the new season of content has been integrated into your game, and provided you had the update prior to Season 5 installed, players will have a decrease in overall footprint. Xbox One and Xbox One S owners of the full version of Modern Warfare and free-to-play Warzone will have a decrease in overall footprint. A reminder, players can choose also to uninstall and remove other data packs if no longer needed for a smaller overall file size. So yeah, Call of Duty with these big updates, but the game looks great and plays great. So if you have the space, great. If you don't, you might want to get an external hard drive. Just saying. In our next story over on Xbox Wire, Hood, Outlaws, and Legends reveal, coming to Xbox Series X and Xbox One in 2021 by Owen O'Brien, studio director, Sumo Newcastle. Hood, Outlaws, and Legends is the multiplayer PvPvE heist game coming to Xbox Series X and Xbox One in 2021. With Hood, Outlaws, and Legends, our aim was to create a dark and brutal reimagining of the Robin Hood legend, pitting myth and superstition against man-made power and corruption. Faced with a merciless, unchecked state, rebels and rogues from every corner battle to claim their place among legends. To win influence with an oppressed people, rival gangs now compete in daring heists to hit the wealthy where it hurts. 2 teams of players compete to execute the perfect heist in environments patrolled by deadly AI guards. Utilize the unique skills and mystical abilities of each character, moving in stealth to steal treasures unseen or dominating through loud and brutal combat. Stay tuned for more information on Hood, Legends, and Outlaws coming to Xbox Series X and Xbox One in 2021. This was one I seen the trailer for, and I was just like, what is this? And it was a cinematic trailer, but at the end they showed some gameplay, so I'm very interested in learning a little bit more about this. Maybe I can convince somebody named Pyretax Relief or Gold to Dawn to join me for some, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Our next story over on Xbox Wire, jump behind the wheel with the Fortnite Joyride update on Xbox One by Michael House, community coordinator, Fortnite. Here's the rundown of the new drivable vehicles on the island. As long as the car isn't booted, the keys are waiting for you in the ignition. Islander Prevalent, Spirit of Responsibility. Victory Motors Whiplash, it's not just a name, it's a warning. OG Bear, Don't Poke the Bear. Titano Mudflap, Own the Road. Blast some tunes on the channel that fit your vibe with all new radio stations, and if you're a content creator, remember that you can disable licensed audio in the audio settings. If you find yourself with no gas pump nearby, you can fuel up with one of the throwable gas cans scattered around the island. These can be refilled at any gas pump you find later. Looks pretty interesting. I'll see if I'll be playing that with my son at some point. And in our last news story from the day over on Xbox Wire, Xbox Insider Notes. We're going to talk about the beta and delta releases and the alpha skip ahead ring. These are things that are for Xbox insiders, so they're not for everybody yet, but these are things that we can look forward to. So that's what I'm going to talk about now, let you guys know they're coming. First update, in the settings, a new simplified setting is available in devices and connections. Remote features. Remote features allows you to connect to your Xbox anytime from your mobile device to install new games, play games from your console using Xbox Remote Play, or turn on and control your console. They're doing this to get ready for the xCloud game streaming September 15th. Console streaming will now be referred to as Xbox Remote Play. You will start to see this name change reflected in various experiences on console and mobile in the coming weeks. Over in the Alpha Skip Ahead and Alpha update, new features and experiences. Introducing the Game Activity tab. The Xbox team is ready to preview a new experience that makes it easier to discover game-related activities around the game you're currently playing or the last game you played. We want users to know what is happening around their favorite games, hunt for achievements, and discover new ways to engage with like-minded gamers. A random subset of users in the preview, not everybody, will now see the Game Activity tab in place of the Achievement tabs. This tab will include achievements. Your top option on the tab is still the list of achievements for the game you're playing or the most recently played game. There are new sorting and filtering options to this list. There's a new shortcut to turn the achievement tracker on and off. Friends playing, see which friends are playing or have played this game. Looking for groups, see LFG posts for this game and to find new people to play with. Events, see suggested events that are happening in-game or access the ones you have expressed interest in. And the official club. Check out updates from developers and see posts from Xbox Live community. Happening now, that brings forward friends that are joinable in parties or in games, making it easier to jump into activities with others. The version of happening now in the people area of the guide combines friends who are together so you can easily see groups of friends that are with each other. For friends that are in joinable games, Happening Now introduces a new companion feature called Ask to Join. Jumping straight into a game uninvited with a friend can feel awkward or that it might disrupt them. The Ask to Join feature provides a way to reach out to the person playing and let them know that you're interested in playing with them. If so, the request to join they receive as notification gives them a quick way to reply with an invite to the game. Also, HDR Game Calibration app. The HDR Game Calibration app is now available for Xbox. The HDR Game Calibration app shows a series of test patterns to determine the characteristics of your HDR TV. Calibration values are stored in the system, and the new games and new games can choose to use this information to enhance their visual quality for your HDR TV. The app can also be used to verify that your TV and console is set up correctly to support HDR for Xbox. And I am an HDR convert. I didn't think it was important until I got HDR on the TV. Get an HDR 4K TV with 120 hertz to be ready for Series X. But that is it for the news, and now it's on to the next segment.